Hey you guys, so before this Love and Marriage Huntsville video commences, I'm gonna start something new, and I was inspired to do this by goddamn Zoe. He does this thing wherever he does his Messy Mondays. Before he does anything, he always takes the time to pick a person at random. Well, not person at random, but he picks one of his supporters who are the first ones to like or comment on his tweets. And I thought that was a really great idea and a really good way to show how much we do appreciate our supporters, and I felt the need to do the same thing. So the first person that I picked to shout out is gonna be Forever Onika. Okay, shout out to Forever Onika. She always sends me different things throughout the day, whatever's going on in the world or whatever she thinks that, you know, should be a topic on the next Tea Talk or whatever the case may be. And I appreciate you for supporting me. I appreciate you for loving on me the way that you do, door. And this is my way to support and love on you right back. So definitely shout out to you and everything that you got going on, sis, and continue to be a fabulous T-Squad or T-Sub member. Now, without further ado, let's get on down to this Love and Marriage review. All right, you guys. So Love and Marriage Huntsville. I actually just did a review on this. It was like 20-something minutes. But girl, I wasn't satisfied. I felt like I left you guys on a cliffhanger on a couple of things. And I don't know, girl. Maybe it's just me. So I'm doing it all over again. Solely because of y'all. See how much I love y'all? I mean, y'all see the views, bitch. Listen. I love the green screen. The green screen is really fun. It's cute, and it's a fun way to really experiment with different things when it comes to your backgrounds and your backdrops, and all that good stuff. But girl, it gets tiring. It gets exhausting. It gets daunting. And I just really didn't feel like doing all of that for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I'm probably not gonna do it tonight for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just needed a break from having to pull out the green screen. So I'm still going to do the green screen, but for now, I'm just going to give y'all some views and y'all will live with it. Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 2, Episode 13, a not so wonderful surprise, y'all. I don't know why I'm doing this over again, but once I was looking at my last video, it really didn't grasp me the way that I know it can. And I know if it didn't grasp me, it damn sure ain't grasp none of y'all. So I said, hold on, y'all. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I know y'all so sick of me fooling around. All right, there we go. That's better. I'm sorry, y'all. Everything just gotta be right. Okay. Getting back to what I said, I don't know why I felt like, you know, I was lingering on some stuff, or I left some stuff out, or whatever the case may be. So I said, you know what, girl, fuck these notes. I'm just about to go on ahead and give it to y'all off the damn cuff. Now, I got my notes in handy, just in case. So Martell, bitch-ass Martell, going to look for new suits with Uncle Dexter. And then they get into this long, drawn-out spiel about the kids and how this is affecting the kids and all of the rest of this shit. And then he wants to hurry up and get the divorce over with, so Mel won't take everything business-wise because she's the one who ran out to social media about him cheating, as well as she should, nigga. As well as she should. Martell, this isn't a situation where you ran out one night on a drunken night with your boys and, you know, you had one infidelity. You cheated and had an entire affair for 5 years. You was around Ariana Curry's house, making her feel like she was special, buying her clothes and shoes, bought her a matching BMW, got her living in a swanky ass apartment, got her doing this, and then you turned around and got the hoe pregnant. Now, how is it you sitting here calling this woman a whole peasant on national TV, but you were the one who not only fucked her, but you got her ass pregnant? Then you want to sit up here and get on TV, and then want to sit up here and blame Mel for why you stuck your dick in another bitch for 5 years and got that hoe pregnant. Then got the nerve and the mitigated gall to sit your old big-eared bastard having ass on national TV, sitting up here thinking of every excuse in the book as to why you did what you did. Instead of you for once saying, damn, I'm wrong. Damn, I fucked up. Damn, why did I get caught up like this? Like Martell, and see, Martell, I'm gonna tell you something. I blame everybody in your family because I honestly feel like this ain't some shit that just started. You've been doing. Actually, I take that back because Melody made it a point to say that she was with your ass when your teeth was throwing up gang signs. When your teethuses was throwing up gang signs, bitch. You won't run it around here with this elitist attitude that you got now. Nah, she got with you. She made you spruce yourself up. Get your gang signs teethuses together. Girl, I would love to see it. Child, to let Melody tell it, Martell had all the damn gangs in his mouth. The Bloods, the Crips, the MS-13s, the Vice Lords. Girl, like, I mean, I just feel like once he went through his extreme total makeover, that's when he got into this, oh, y'all codes can't take. And you know what? Now that I'm sitting here talking about it, I think that's where all of this is stemming from. I personally believe Martell ain't get all of the play that we all think he did. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. If you cute, but then you open your mouth and it look like you've been teething on bricks since you was 2 years old, yeah, I probably wouldn't fuck with you like that. Now I might, I might let you smell it, but even if I might let you smell it. But will I be running around here saying I'm dating you and you my man and you this and you that, girl? Hell no, I got a reputation to uphold. And I think that's why Martell is doing the shit that he's doing now. I think he's trying to make up for the lost play that he couldn't get when his teethuses was throwing up gang signs and he had a unibrow to let Melody tell it. And I believe every word of it. So then Mel meets with Martell about the business and the divorce. This whole situation, I really wish Melody would stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. And it's funny because when I did the live, y'all know I'm on the panel, and I was talking about how I really want Mel to stop showing Martell all of her inner emotions. And I believe it was BB. Shout out to my home skillet BB. Y'all know I love her down. Me and her got into a small little debate about that because her thing is, well, it's easy to say that, but they've been together for a long time. And while I hear all of that, I totally get it. I totally get it. And BB was not wrong in anything that she said. I still feel at the end of the day, when you're dealing with a narcissistic asshole like Martell, who bases himself off of running emotions, as hard as I know it is. Listen, they've been married for what, 8-9 years at this point. They got about what, 3-4 children around their businesses and yeah. I'm not oblivious. I know it's gonna take her a long time to get over Martell. But because of who she's dealing with, she has to stop giving him what he wants, which is these outward emotions. The more emotions that you show, the more times you get mad, the more times he see you cry. That's why he's doing this. Because by you doing that, you're only, in his mind, child, please, she just doing this for the camera. I still got her. She love me. Look at her. Look at her. She crying. Look at her. She's getting upset. Look at her. She's mad. Look at her. I'm getting to her. She want me. She want me. And that's why he's doing all of this. I stand by that 1,010%. And while I understood where BB was coming from, outside looking in and dealing with who she's dealing with, she has to suck it up. If not for the greater good of herself, for the greater good of them damn children. Because out of the both of y'all, one of y'all have to be the adult. That's all I'm saying. And no, this is not coming to BB. I don't want y'all starting no shit. Bondi, no, I love her down, honey. Me and her, we always talk and cackle and kiki down to the damn group chat or whatever the case may be. So don't y'all go start no shit now. I love me some BB. That's my sis. We just saw things a little differently. That's all. And to Bondi's credit, like I said, I get it. I get it. She's had years with this man, children, businesses, emotions, fights, makeups, breakups, intertwining family. I get that. You know, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But because of who he is and who he is to his core, she has to find a way to stop showing those outward emotions. Now, when she got up in her what was it, the Land Rover and or Range Rover, then that was the time for, once she skidded off, then that was the time for her to pull into the nearest 7-Eleven or Circle K or McDonald's parking lot and go on ahead and start strumming your pain with your fingers. But don't let him see you do that, because he doesn't deserve it. And I'm going to tell you what else that nigga don't deserve. 15% of embrace. I'm sorry. I just feel like what's yours is yours and what's his is his. And what y'all share together, y'all share together. I think y'all share Holt and Holt together. So, of course, that's an equal thing. When it comes to what you got going on, though, Mel, unless he signed the contract, you are not obligated to give him nothing. Now, if you sign a contract, then it is what it is. Now, what I won't hear for was you saying you was going to dissolve the embrace simply because you didn't want to give him 15%. Melody, I think that's dumb as hell. If you got a good product and people are buying it and people are buying it off the shelves, or you got a website and people are ordering it front, right, left, and sideways, listen, take that up to a lawyer and y'all figure that out yourself. But to just be dissolving of it simply because you don't want him to have a piece of the pie and it's going to cut your pie right along with his. Now, I won't with it. Moving on. Letitia going to see Destiny. I personally like the idea of Destiny and Letitia. I personally feel like either she saw how she was being portrayed on last season, or Carlos King or one of them other producers was like, girl, look, the people just not seeing it for you. You way too far up the host's ass, and if you're gonna be back up here second season or the rest of the second season, I'm really gonna need for you to bring it. You're gonna have to give me something, sis. You have to give me something. Give me something other than you solely on Mel and Martell. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm here for Destiny getting up from under they damn asses long enough for us to get to know her outside of Mel and Martell and her carrying on Mel's beefs and Martell's beefs and all of that, to the point where I actually like Destiny now. I'm not mad when I look up on a TV screen and see Destiny. I'm here for Destiny this second part of the season way more than I was for her in the first. So shout out to you for recognizing and noticing yourself, Destiny. I appreciate it. Shout out to Letitia for extending the olive branch and keeping up this friendship or whatever it may be with Destiny, because Lord knows, Letitia, your ass is gonna need it. You keep running around here being Miss Wanda's damn puppet, you gonna find yourself by yourself without a husband or a friend around. And that's just how I feel about it. Now, about this thing between Destiny and the Kimmy, listen, Destiny, I don't think Kimmy really thinks about you that much. You understand me? I think what it is with Kimmy, what you see is what you get. I think Kimmy has that type of abrasive personality, and it's not that she doesn't like you. That's just her personality. Like, I don't know. Like, the kind of personality that she has, I'm starting to think she was a damn tomboy when she was a teenager. But I live for Kimmy's attitude. And Kimmy got an attitude like me. She do. Kimmy has an attitude like me. But I love the fact that Kimmy said, girl, listen, that whole joke thing, girl, that's passe. I'm all down with being in the podcast with her, because maybe now I can finally get to know her. You know what I'm saying? And I was with that. And I was with Letitia for inviting Destiny to be a part of the Mommy's podcast, because she is a new mom. Her son is just as adorable as he wants to be, with his little chocolate self and all that hair. I said, oh, I want him so bad. He was too cute. Shout out to you, Destiny and LeBarrett, for y'all bundle of joy. Y'all done bought a new king, and I'm all here for it. Then they talk about what's going on between Mel and Letitia. Listen, Destiny, stay out of that. Stay out of that. You can be friends with both Melody and Letitia. You really can. All right? You can. But as far as what they got going on, girl, look, stay out of that. Because Letitia gets on my nerves. Letitia, you are just as responsible for the demise of the friendship that you had with Mel. And let's just be real. You are. Give yourself some credit. See, the thing about it is, Letitia, you're trying to put it all on Mel. And it's not all on Mel. You have fault in it just like she did. And the minute that you realize that, and you come to that realization, and you really go to Melody, and you go to Melody, you say, Mel, listen, you done some messed up things to me, but you know what? I've done some messed up things to you too. I'm nowhere innocent. I'm no more innocent in this than you are. And I see that. What can we do to get on some type of even playing field? We don't even have to be friends. But I would love to be able to go on a trip and you're around and we could be cordial and kiki. I would love to be able to go to a dinner party and see you and we could laugh or kiki. I would love to be able to come up to you when you do something great and I could be able to come up to you and shake your hand and say, congratulations, sis, you did that. Like that. Moving on. So then Chris goes to see Marceau and talk to him about partnering up with Martell and this 47-acre land thing or whatever the case may be. Maybe that's the damn joint that they wanted Martell to be the face of, but then because of what he got going on in his personal, they decided against. I don't know if that's the same thing, but I think it is. And Marceau said that he would think about it. Letitia, on the other hand, feels like, I don't want to work with the Holtz no more. Yada, 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 yada. Letitia, let me tell you something. Work ain't honest, but it pays the goddamn bills. $30 million, Letitia. Please write me a check for $30 million right now. I bet you can't. Moving on. So it's Jalen's party. First and foremost, Melody looked fabulous in what she had on. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous in what she had on. I loved the hair. I loved the makeup. I loved the aesthetic. I loved what she was giving me. And I was all here for it. Mama is giving me a new attitude. And I live for it. Wanda, why would you... Wanda, listen to me. Because, Wanda, you will get enough for being Carlos King's puppet. Now, listen. First of all, shout out to Carlos King. Anytime I tweet about my review for either this show or Bell Collective, he always hearts it and he retweets it. And I hope he watches. So definitely shout out to you, Carlos King. And I don't want no hard feelings when I say what I got to say. Miss Wanda, quit being Carlos King puppet. Because you, listen, the last bitch that played Carlos King puppet almost wound up getting her ass whipped down to the Intercontinental. A la King Yamora. We all remember that when they got into that nasty piece of melee down to the damn Intercontinental solely because of Kenya wanting to be Carlos King's puppet. Stop doing that. First of all, why would you even show up to a place where the host or hostess did not invite you? I don't give a damn if Letitia invited you or not. First of all, it wasn't Letitia's place to invite you to any damn thing. It won't her event and it won't her party. And I'm sorry, Wanda, you are old enough to understand that, which is how I know this is solely because you got Carlos King in your ear or somebody else in your ear telling you to do this, say that, go here, go there, and then you do it. Why can't you be like all of the other mamas that's up here and we just see them in passing? Like, we ain't seen Kimmy mama there. We ain't seen Maurice mama there. We ain't seen, but what, Maurice and Marceau got the same damn mammy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you here? We ain't see Mel's mom there. We ain't see Martell mom there. Like, girl, why out of all the moms, it just had to be you to show up with the fuck shit? Then you gonna go up to Mel and talk about how, you know, oh, I'm sorry, you're going through this, yada, 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 yada. But just last season, you know, you was all on your lives and telling everybody who can how much you don't like her, how much you despise her, and how much she deserves everything that she getting. Now, all of a sudden, you want to play nice and play coy when it comes to Mel. And I'm sorry. Look, I'm not mad at Melody for leaving and leaving you where the hell you stay. For real. Because it's all bullshit in my opinion, Wanda. It is. Now about this thing about Wanda and Martell. Listen, I feel like this. She called him a bitch first, and he had every right to call her ass one back. Period. I keep telling you, I don't mind cussing out old bitches. And listen, cause see, that's what you got to do. See, Martell better than me, cause I would have been like, I'd have been like, you's a old bitch. That's how you got to say it, you old bitch. That's the way I would have said it if I was Martell. Now, I'm not with Martell on nothing at all, but when it came to that, I was with it. I was with it, and I don't care how none of y'all feel about it. She called him one first, and he rebutted. I would have been like, fuck you, you old bitch. That's the way I would have said it. Say it my way next time, Martell. It'll mean more. Now, when it comes to her running down on this man's kids, Martell, you said that woman was talking about your kids. Then you turned around and said that she was comparing her kids to your kids. Either way, both of them is trifling. But I just don't think I would have ran down on Miss Wanda in the sissified manner the way that you did, running all up in her face and all of the rest of this shit like she's a woman. Well, girl, quiet as it's kept, considering the fact that your lover and your secretary sent me all of your dick pics, your DMs, your text messages about how, you got kids, so he can't come back to the house at this time, but he could come by this time. And I still got all of that in my folder because I talked about it. It would have been woman-to-woman combat. But at the end of the day, Martell, listen. Either way, Miss Wanda, you was wrong as two left shoes for bringing the children in to what you overgrown sass bitches got going on. All right? I'm not here for that because the kids are innocent. The children should have never been brought up in nothing that you all got going on. And for that, Miss Wanda, you wrong as two left shoes. However, Martell, a real man that cares about his kids would have never have done what the fuck you got up here and did. And I'm just going to be real. A real man that cares about his kids will care about what their kids think of him. And if you are a walking contradictory to what a real man is supposed to be to his son and what a real man is supposed to be like to their daughter, you're not doing them any justice by calling yourself trying to run down on Miss Wanda. You don't get no cool point. First of all, you don't get no cool points for loving and taking care of your children, period, bruh. You don't. And the fact that you feel like Mel is supposed to kiss your ass simply because you come home at night, even though you do what you do, you come home at night, bitch, you live there. Your name is on the rent, your name is on the lease, your name is on the deed. I mean, you're saying it as if you had your own place to go to. And she should be lucky that you decided to come home and lay up with her. Bitch, you live there. Then Letitia tries to tell Kimmy she was rude for the way she for what she said to her mom when her mom uninvitedly showed up. And then Kimmy got her ass together when she says, and so your mom showing up when she's not invited, that wasn't rude. Now, what can I say to that? What can I say to that? Because it is the truth, Letitia. Her old ass won't invite it. She did not get an invitation from the host. Her old ass should not have been there. Now, if she had a gift to give to Jalen, she could have either gave the gift to you, to give to him, or she could have went out on her own down to Maurice and Kimmy's house and say, listen, I'm not here to stay long. I just wanted to give, Jalen his graduation present. That's it. That's it. Like, you showed up there and then you caused all of this commotion, Wanda. You did. Had you not been there, maybe Martell wouldn't have felt the need to try to pull a woman-to-woman combat with your ass. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, look, girl, who am I? I ain't married. But y'all, I'm gone. Because that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Last night's episode was good. This review was even better than the one that I did before. So definitely shout out to Carlos King and everybody else that's around there. I honestly, this is the best reality show that's out right now because all of this shit that's going on is real. It's not fake, it's not scripted, and it's not done just for people to be on the show or just for them to put on the show. What's going on is really what's going on. And that's why this is the best reality TV series that's out right now in the middle of a pandemic. Y'all better come on through, Carlos King and Oprah and all of them around there to the own. Y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all jump down in the comments. Let's get the discussion popping. Let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. And until tonight for Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.
What you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.